Alright, so today I am in Barnstaple. I decided that I wanted to get out of Exeter, just wanted to have a bit of a change, and yeah, here we are today on the Tarka trail. It's a 180-mile trail actually, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm just gonna do a bit of it. So the aim is to do Barnstaple to Bideford along the Tor estuary, reach Instow Beach. Brought a packed lunch with me, and yeah, just stretch the legs a little bit. I haven't, because of the heat this summer, haven't really got out hiking or even attempted to hike very much at all. So yeah, this should be a nice day. It's actually cool. I feel like I need to put a layer on. First time in like over a month. This is also a cycle path, so I'm going to have to be very careful not to get in anybody's road today, because two bikes just came whizzing around the corner then, and I'm like, la 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 la, flaff flaff flaff. So yes, keep one eye on the roads to stop talking to your phone constantly. Let's see how that goes. So Barnstaple is behind me here. This trail, I said before, is also a cycling trail, so it's all very flat and all tarmacked. I don't know if by the end of the day that's going to have done my ankles or knees any good whatsoever, or if it's going to make things a bit easier with no ascent and descent. We'll find out at the end. But yeah, it's actually a really pleasant hike so far. I'm enjoying it. But you know, barely done a mile, so keep going stuff. I'm also maybe 6 weeks into a new medication for me autoimmune aches and pains, and I think it's going quite well. I actually came out without my knee supports, and it wasn't till I was on the train I realised I didn't have them. So it wasn't even in my mind to think, make sure you got them, you never know, or you're definitely going to need them back in the day when it was really bad. So I think the medication is doing something, which is good. And at the moment, the thing I'm struggling most with is my Achilles tendon, which is to do with a condition called emphasitis that I also have. Oh, hello. That big old... So where my Achilles or where my tendon meet bone, I get a lot of pain and inflammation there due to my condition. So this will be a bit of a test, since I've done pretty much no hiking for ages, see where that's at. This is Fremington Quay. There is a cafe there, and we really wanted a coffee, but the queue was really long, and I'm just gonna be arsed. Kind of got momentum now, and got some snacks, got some water. I looked on the map, and I think I can see one about an hour down the path, so I think we're gonna aim for that instead and hope for less people. Yeah. We spotted our first Tarka. Are B? As you can see, this is very straight. Ahead, it's so straight. It's kind of making it a little bit dull because it's just tarmac underfoot, and now we're inland Can't really see too much over the hedges, so it's okay. I guess that's what I wanted, was a flat path, so I can't really complain. But it's just very, very straight. It's supposed to be a stone row here, but we can't see one. I'm sure it's there. I think it's right there. Quite cool. Oh god, so there was a second cafe on the path, and we thought we'd walk the 45 minutes to get there. Turns out it's closed on Mondays. So we've come to this beautiful power station just to find nothing. I'm getting hungry and I've had no caffeine today. So things aren't looking great for old Liz Lemon. We're gonna have to find somewhere to sit down and maybe get a coffee at Instow Beach, which feels quite far away at the minute, but see how we go. I was so hungry I didn't even stop to film, but we've just had lunch in what they call the picnic area on the path, but it's a bit grotty really, isn't it, mate? We went in there and it just looks like, I don't know, somewhere teenagers hang out, and it's fine, but it's just not been that scenic really. But the sun's coming out now, so we need to be a bit more cautious. We're kind of coming into some sort of civilization now, but the path so far has been very cycle trail, even though it said the Southwest Coast Path, which it is. It has been a bit of a shame because we haven't really seen very much, but I'm looking forward to getting into Instow now. I've been there before and it's really pleasant, and I'm not caffeinated, and it's now like 1:30, so we have to sort that out quickly. So that's the plan, and then we'll figure out carrying on a Bideford. Seems like everywhere that looks really cute is closed on a Monday, because this little place looks really cute, but sadly it is not open, so we move. We made it to Instow. I was going to say Inho. Instow. It's a beach. We're just about to be leaving Instow and heading along this path here. I've kind of got a bit downhill mood wise, I'm not gonna lie. I've not eaten enough, I know it, but we're gonna have some food in Bideford, so not far to go now, I hope. It's very cute here. And you see lots of like this design, the yellow. It's the same at Fremington Quay. So the last push, well I say last push, I'm not even quite sure, but I can see ahead of us this big bridge, and we've got to go a fair way past that, so that's the path we're on. It is looking pretty now, looking back. We can see Appledore over there, but we must tread tarmac. We must eat up the mac. So many of these boats along here. Quite cool. Got like bad muscle pain in my hip. I think it's the tarmac. It's not usually the thing that will go for me. It'll be my knee, or it'll be my ankle, or it'll be something else, but I don't know. I feel like the impact on my hip right now. So I've just popped some iBooze and hopefully that will help. That's kind of annoying. The Tarka Trail is actually 180 miles long, and there's a northern loop that's this, plus the Southwest Coast Path all around Linton, Lynmouth, Ilford, Coombe, back to Braunton and Barnstaple. And the south part is this part, Barnstaple to Bideford, down to Oakhampton and back up. So Tarka Trail is doubling up as a Southwest Coast path at the moment for us, but I do have to say it's not my most favourite walking trail I've ever done. The tarmac, of course it's cycle path, what did I expect? I don't really know what I expected, but because it was on the train line I thought, oh, this is so perfect, but the tarmac is brutal underfoot, and like I say, I'm a little bit unfit, and yeah, I just wouldn't suggest to anyone to do this. As part of the wider picture, if you're going to do the whole Tarka Trail or the whole Southwest Coast Path, of course you have to do it, but it's not been the most enjoyable section of a trail I've ever done. Saying that, we're not far from Bideford now, and I don't think I've been to Bideford before. I can't remember going to Bideford. So it's almost 3, but that gives us a little bit of time to just check it out, have a little wander around, perhaps frequent a local public house, and just get a bit of an idea of the vibes of Bideford. Yeah, let's go and check it out. It is Tarka. Looking a bit sorry for itself, isn't it?